Obviously, a lot was made of this matchup between yourself and Diana Taurasi. I know she's one of your idols. How big is it for you to get a win here against her today?
I'm just happy we won.
For over a decade, Diana Taurasi ruled the WNBA, building a legacy that seemed untouchable. Then came Caitlin Clark, a rising star with one goal: to take Taurasi's crown. Each time they faced off, the intensity grew. Caitlin Clark outperformed Taurasi on several occasions, proving she could compete at the highest level.
Unbelievable! The meter is still running. Here's Cloud into the corner. Taurasi driving the closeout. Oh, a little bit of jelly at the rim.
Their friendly rivalry started when Clark burst onto the scene as a freshman at Iowa in 2021, and everyone began calling her the new Diana Taurasi due to her shooting range. But Taurasi confidently declared in an interview that none could match her on the court.
Caitlin's coming. There's more than just that are coming. What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing.
In their first game against each other, Clark led the Indiana Fever to a close 88-82 victory against Taurasi's Phoenix Mercury.
You guys got the win. What was the mindset going into this one to get a dub?
I think we were just resilient. You know, when they punch us in the mouth, we always found a way to answer. I think people stepped up when their number was called and they were put into the game, and I thought we came out and started the second half well.
But that wasn't the end. The Fever took it a step further, sweeping the Mercury in their season series, with Clark putting on a show as both a shooter and a playmaker. And among those games, one performance defined it all. On June 30th, 2024, Caitlin. Clark didn't simply match Diana Taurasi's intensity. She showed the veteran exactly what she is made of, unleashing a display of skill and composure that set her apart as a future icon on that incredible night. Clark exploded with 29 points, 12 assists, and 9 rebounds. Just one rebound short of a triple-double. This performance contributed significantly to not just the Fever's win, but also boosted their confidence for subsequent games in the season as they blazed to the playoffs. It was as if Clark channeled her inner Michael Jordan, taking Diana Taurasi's remarks personally. Taurasi didn't end there, she added more, saying,
Where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
On paper, it seemed like it would be an uphill battle for the Fever, as the Phoenix Mercury had a star-studded roster that included 3 Olympic gold medalists and had secured easy victories over the Fever in the past. But there was a difference. This time around, Caitlin Clark, from the moment the ball tipped.
If you're looking for a ticket, it's going to hurt your pocket. And we are underway.
Caitlin Clark was on a mission, playing as if she had something to prove. And boy, did she deliver. Both teams came out swinging, but it was the more experienced Phoenix team that had the upper hand with an early 6-0 lead, with Taurasi on fire as
Phoenix out to a 6-0 lead. Just underway. Here's Taurasi. Working against Wallace. Taurasi with the lay, got it off glass.
By the 7-minute mark, it wasn't looking so good for the Fever, with Clark racking up turnover after turnover and averaging 13.3% shooting from the field. The Fever found themselves trailing Phoenix by 12 points, with the momentum firmly in the Mercury's favor. Indiana struggled to set up their offense, but Taurasi and Brittany Griner's chemistry in the paint led Phoenix to an easy 15-point lead.
13% from the field to start the first quarter here. Taurasi off the Griner screen. Griner with a nice catch and bucket.
Down in the first quarter, Clark was beginning to find her rhythm, slowly chipping away at the Mercury's lead and showing flashes of a potential turn to the...
Threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it!
Threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull got it. Then Clark set up Aaliyah Boston with a slick little lob under the basket, and her teammate made no mistake sinking it into the net with beautiful execution. Indiana closed the score gap to 21-18.
Cloud smoked the layup. Wheeler quickly up court. Boston running the floor for the layup.
In the second quarter, the Fever's ball movement finally started to click, creating open looks and better opportunities. The points gap narrowed, but Indiana was still trailing when Caitlin Clark pulled up in transition and sank a roaring three-pointer from the logo, cutting the score to 48-53.
Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo! Clark with a deep three.
The third quarter kicked off with a bang as the Fever grabbed the lead. Caitlin Clark dished out a smooth assist to Kelsey Mitchell, who drained a corner three, and you could feel the...
And here comes Mitchell, who seems to be reinvigorated and revived here in the second half. Clark with the show and go. Mitchell, the three ball.
Towards the end of the quarter, Caitlin Clark hit her 10th assist of the game, making it her second professional game with over 10 assists, as the Fever led 65-56.